We had a Zariel variant still left to go here. It was extreme heat. Area 650. Speed up, because yeah, no stats. Did I not have? No one's in. What else did we have? We had Dragon Bait up front. Hero on the back. We have a Zariel in this? We did. Okay. That's right. Alright, let's go our... Okay, now our reward for doing all that is being able to click these buttons and make them go away. Yay! Yay! We make them all go away? Yay! We made them all go away. So you need 265 E42. So your goal ultimately is 265 E44. 266 E44, just to make sure that, you know, there's no rounding errors. We are fully blessed. We're hashtag blessed from Tiamat, hashtag blessed from Helm, hashtag blessed from Celeborn, and hashtag blessed from Torm. Have not set foot in Icewind Dale yet. What globals do we have to look to? Double damage. Champion skins. That's not. I'm not going to help there. Gem Hunter. So this is kind of the mark of like, have you gotten Icewind Dale Gem Hunter yet? Then you probably shouldn't be gem farming. Not all the time. More damage from event champions. And oh, and then this is the potion buff one. Yeah, that's cool. But notice you're going to need E46 favor here. E46 favor here. So a little higher of a goal. A little higher of a goal. We're going to shiny things. I think we'd want a shiny, like... We have Righteous Might shiny. We need Flaming Fist shiny. I'm trying to think, like, we've got a Potion of Polish available here. And still a good amount of coins left over. So... Shiny... Flaming Fist. Okay. What else? Garlock's Rage would be a good shiny. Zariel, Potion of Polish. 3. Okay. Might have gotten us a little further in the last run, but I'm not going to sweat it. We got what we wanted out of that run. Totally happy with it. Totally happy with it. So now, the moment we're done with this, or with Extreme Heat, we'll be done with our mini patron grind, our kind of pause, our pause for the cause in Avernus, which was getting us not only all this global power from perks for all of these patrons, which is super nice. It's also getting us stuff out of the shop that we wanted. We have all the familiars now from the patrons. We can easily buy once you unlock them, you can easily keep up with this method of background farming for challenges, like doing your chores in the background and overnight. You can easily keep up your currency for your time gate piece and your Modron component chest. So everything else, like I just did the Potion of Polish, I looked at the feats. None of these are things that I'm using in my Deep Pushing Boat group. We did get the 50% gold fine for Jarlaxle, and I forgot to equip it. I totally did. Totally forgot to equip it on that last run. Oh well. Penelope carried us. It's fine. Yeah, she did ridiculous numbers. But now I can actually buy patron chests with these excess coins each week. Not this week. I would need 125. I could do it. I can do one here. I could do one here. But we got to make sure we stop at 7,500. And this is the new. Do I have enough to pop another chest? Nothing. I got nothing. Just the long grind for full epic event champions. Super long grind. Coming out of those patron chests. Up to 5 tiny pieces. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just in a time gate, we have a plethora of time gate pieces lately, so we'll have more than enough by the time we need to unlock that last flex slot. I don't need to buy chests with gems immediately now. It's not only my full epic, but I do have a solid stash of speed potions. That's what we were shooting for. Trials run is done for 3 more days. And there's one thing I could have done that would have made... Oh, I'm a little mad at myself. We did that deep run in Tiamat. I should have treated it like a forge run, folks. That's my fault. I should have treated it like a forge run. What would I have gotten? We could have gotten Duke up and Briv up. I would have gone there. Damn. What's the buff here? Charisma 11. I don't know if she has charisma. Melee champions, that one would have been good. Con 1100, yeah. Dang it. Dang it. Oh well. Who am I using for flex slots? Well, we did BBEG for speed, and we did Dungeon Master for Split the Party 3. Split the Party 3. So the last one will be Merowyn for Gold Find. I want another. I want an even better. Maryland's even better than Regis in that slot for gold find. So that's where we'll go. That's where we'll go. I'm trying to target things that make sense, and like I said, I really feel like you want to build 3 parties with your champion selection and your time, whether out of events or time gates. You want to build a speed party, a pushing party, and a gold find party. And so that's what I'm slowly trying to do as we get the ability to. After I get those fleshed out, then it's going to be like I'll be looking at some of these patron variants and going, I can't. Delora, no. I can't do this. I need other options, and I'll look for champs I can pick up for patrons. Right, that would be the next. That would be the next decision, like the next process to include in the decision tree. But this was part of like milestone 6, getting your global full globals. The other part of milestone 6 is unlocking Reyes. So, or that deep run, I should say, was part of global 6 or milestone 6. Yeah. Hey, it went on the right thing. This is actually way above the others. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Hmm. Have I tried that on my main? Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, I did on stream. I did a will formation with Carlock, and I used Raven Guard and Strongheart. I did that on the Cena Games channel. But I don't know that I've. The problem is just doing like trials and stuff. It doesn't, and even with the, I mean, I rocked through all the event stuff so far. Tier 4 on every champion I've unlocked. It's been super easy, and I don't know if it's because of that combo. I mean, Duke Ravengard stuff was just I breezed right through it with that combo. It was I haven't had anything slow me down yet. Let me put it that way. This event, nothing has stood in my way, and part of that could be because of that combo. So I've done Tier 4 Duke, Tier 4 Esmeralda, Tier 4 BBEG, and Tier 4 Merylwyn. No issues at all. And it very well could be because of that combo. Hey, Arky. Yeah, folks, if you haven't grabbed your chest, if you're logging into the game, click on the Worm Slayer, claim your summer chest. Remember, summer chests, some aren't, but you won't know until you click it. I'm just going to keep doing that joke. All 7 days. All 7 days. What difference this was yesterday? Look, the channel has bad puns as a tag, as a permanent tag here. So you got a little past 1500 in a free time gate. Nice. This computer. It's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite jokes, and it just happened. The spur of the moment yesterday. on GG2E. I was like, look, folks, some are chests, some are mimics. You don't know which. That would be actually pretty cool. You click on one, and suddenly it starts a fight, pops up a new party, and you just go and do a fight. That would be funny. That'd be funny. Okay, I guess an hour was probably overkill, but it's fine. Do that every time. Active drop. There are no doggone 30. There are no drops for this game. I know it says like enable drops, but like if we hop in the back in my day machine, back in my day, once upon a time, Twitch was testing out Drops 2.0, like their Drops 2.0 system, and Idle Champions got to be one of the first games to test the Drops 2.0 system. So the devs put a lot of work into integrating drops, and you can even find it somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, Twitch drops, link, whatever. They did a lot of work to make that happen. And then they made a really just bad decision about what to drop. Like, it should have just been chests, right? Instead, they dropped an exclusive skin that you couldn't get any other way. And it pissed off the majority, everyone in the community that was in a time zone that couldn't watch the streams where you could get it, were pissed and complained. And it was torches and pitchforks everywhere. Now, they had another contractually obligated drop test to do, so they did it one more time, and it was with an Inc. stream. And they have not, because of that feedback, which honestly I feel like it wasn't against the drop system, it was against what they chose to drop. They've never activated drops again. They've never enabled any other drop. I think nowadays it would be pretty cool to somehow, turn back on and have it just drop Electrum chests. Like, that's another way to gain Electrum chests. I think it would be cool. If you have it so that when someone streaming the game hits some kind of milestone and that activates a reward for everybody watching, I think it'd be super cool. But they were so just inundated with negative feedback about it that they've just never done it again. Never done it again. The production value on this stream has not improved much since then. Gar still has to do the special events themselves. Yes, and now we're back from the wipe. Was the drop Jim or Birdsong? It was Barovian Witch Birdsong. No, it was Barovian Witch Birdsong. Yeah. Because at the time, Birdsong was kind of a meta champion. Still is. It has stayed fairly meta, but maybe not at the top. But it was kind of a meta champion, and because the skin gave you the champion, people were like, "You're giving away a meta champion. This isn't okay." So they ended up having to give everybody that reward. And then the other thing that they were entitled to do was to do the drop with Inc. And that had something to do with the Green Flame stuff. I don't know that it was Green Flame. So there were 3 Green Flame things. There was Green Flame Gym, there was the Green Flame Mage Hand, and there was the Green Flame Click damage. That's right. And what they had done was, like, you've got to get 2 of them, the first 2, and getting the first 2 gets you the third one. And one of those 2 was a drop. And I don't remember which skin exactly it was, but that was the last one that they did. and they've never done drops since. So again, I think the problem was is they linked it to skins, and the big skin was also gave you a meta champion, and that I think if it had just been if it had been chests, or if it had been like a click damage skin, I don't think anybody would have cared. I think people wouldn't have cared as much. They did not. They gave away. They made it too big, and when you make it too good, people that don't get it complain, right? So, never seen it again. Sounds like Twitch drops are question for dev insights. I mean, you could ask, but I'm going to tell you they are once burned, twice shy. When it comes to that, it feels like. But I mean, I think if you bring it up, you got to be like, can't you just set it up so it drops like Electrums? I think that's a good. I think it's a fair ask, and I think it would potentially help. You know, not only would more people stream, maybe, but more people might watch to get more Electrum chests. Now, whether Electrum chests are worth it or not, I think you'd get the right audience. You'd get newer players who need Electrum chests, who Electrum chests are a big deal for. New to mid game. I mean, I'm in the mid game, and Electrum chests are still good for this account. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, and the newer players are the ones you want more engaged, because if they're more engaged in the community, they're getting hopefully good information that's helping them enjoy the game more, make their progress better, etc., etc. Oh, so I got my new gelatinous cubes, and they did come with. I got the 2-pack thing of these dust cleaners, and it did come with a little double-sided brush for my keyboard and the key remover thing. It's weird. So I gotta try to do that this weekend, if I remember. If I remember. All right, we're soft capping already, folks. We're in the 350s. What? I forgot how quickly you soft cap when you get this much favor. What makes this super easy? But yeah, I got the blue one this time. Blue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that Garlatin is cute. At some point, I gotta remember to look into that whole thing. Never done those affiliate link things, but there definitely are things that there are things that I 100% am like, yeah, these are great. And, you know, if people want to buy those things and use my link, I'll take the 12 cents or whatever that I might get off, if that. Like, whatever I got to do to pay the grocery bill. Keep the internet on. I don't think root beer through the mail is a good look, but maybe those Sun Chips boxes would be, those are real good. I do love me those variety packs of Sun Chips. Till then, you can hit up the Throne wish list down below the stream. I think we're still crowdfunding for a Steam Deck. Someone has contributed. We do have a contributor already, but it's a crowdfunding thing. You got to have a lot of contributors. That's the difference. The pricier one, I was like, oh, let's make this crowdfunded, and then the smaller things I put up there, people have just outright bought. So I think all that's left is the Steam Deck. Spiffing Brick can finally get sponsored by Yorkshire Gold Tea and get sponsored by Sun Chips. I don't know. I feel like I don't think anybody's gonna sponsor an affiliate on Twitch. I feel like you gotta get partner for that. But who knows? Keep having companies reach out. Oh, we'd love to work with you to boost your and it's like I go click on their website and it's like, we do this, and cryptocurrency, and I'm like, nope. Nope. Like, no, thank you. Or it's for things that I like I had a energy drink company reach out to me once, and I'm like, I don't do caffeine. Like, well, we have a non-caffeinated line, so I had them send me a sample, and I was like, basically flavored water at that point, because there wasn't any caffeine in it. And I was like, I don't really know that I feel comfortable, so I didn't do it. No, Kehash, no. No effing thanks is what that stands for. In this house, we don't do scams or unregulated securities. Okay. Yeah, so dang, we could have pushed to like, well, probably 800. We're gonna slow down a bit. We got to get to 650. We're gonna have to switch to a different group at some point because this is not gonna cut it for damage to get us to 650. We got over here Krynal. It's not gonna be super helpful in Mako's. Also not super helpful. A sponsored Gar. You mean the Garawar? The Karawar? That's what we call the car. It's the Karawar. It's a white. Like, I have a white car, in great condition. It's perfect to wrap. Like, if I get a sponsor and they want me to wrap my car and they want to pay for it and pay me a lot of money as well, sure. Here's the problem. I work from home. When are people going to see it? When are people going to see it? Like, the one time a week I go to get groceries. I guess on the couple occasions when I go out to get takeout. Well, I guess more often than you might think, but it's not like I don't commute, so. Carabiner? No. You mean that would be the Garabiner? Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. No. Don't do climbing. Borrow our stream. We take a 2-minute video to show it off, then upload it to YouTube and get that YouTube revenue rolling in. I don't even think I have. Man, I don't think I have anything set up on YouTube for revenue, honestly. I don't even know if I meet the qualification. I think I did once. Maybe that was that might have been a different channel. I don't know. I'd have to look. Really got to get caught up. I'm so far behind on uploading VODs to YouTube. I'm through like day 56 and we're on day 74. After that whole debacle of me getting fully caught up and deleting everything and people going, wait, I was still watching those, and then I stopped uploading for a while, and now I just can't seem to can't seem to get caught. I would like to be like about a week behind, I feel like, so that, but we're way more than a week behind. Yeah, I would need to get caught up to what? I should be on day 67, instead I'm on day 57. Whoops. Whoops. I mean, I guess I could just take some days off from streaming and do uploads instead. It may come to that at some point. It's hard to do uploads to YouTube, like to clip things out and or, you know, highlight stuff and send it to YouTube when you're streaming. And shocker. Oh, this was have this doing a thing, and I keep forgetting when I have either like raid open over here, and I forgot this entire time that it's been open, just sitting here. Whoops. Oh well. Arky, like, I don't. There's some weird stuff about. I'd have to check my Twitch affiliate agreement. If I recall correctly, you're not supposed to stream to multiple places at once, but maybe they've loosened that restriction. I don't remember. I know, like, C&E Games does it on their channel, but they also don't really care about the revenue on that from streaming. That's not why they do it. So if they were to lose, they don't. You know, they'd be like, "Oh well." Did they change that rule? Okay. I don't know. Well, here's the thing, because it's not that it's not that I edit them. It's that I cut them. So I cut them to the run, and then I name each video about the run. Like so this would be when this one gets uploaded, it's going to be labeled Zariel's Extreme Heat, or it'll be Extreme Heat Zariel, right? Because that's the label. So if people go to look for like, whoa, who did somebody use to get this done with? Like, there will be a VOD. Like, there's going to be a VOD for every adventure and variant that we've done on this run, right? So on this run of the account. So it's not that I just upload like day 74 and I leave it as day 74. That's super easy. If that was all I was doing, not a problem at all. It's the going in and clipping each segment, naming it properly, finding the right start and end times, and I really need to use. There's a thing built in for this. Stream markers. Yeah, I should really. Let me add this, and maybe at some point I'll start marking the beginnings and ends of runs. If I was a little better with that, it'd be easier. It'd be easier. But yeah, that's how I stream to the C&E Games channel, is through Restream. So they can send it anywhere they want. Because I think what they'll do is they'll send it to Steam sometimes. I don't know. I don't pay attention. Well, one of the things about streaming to multiple platforms is once, is trying to, if there's a live chat, trying to get your chat into one thing. Like having to watch multiple live chats. And having to moderate multiple live chats. What do I think Justin's going to do about Briv? I have no idea. I don't think it's going to be a 4-jump hard cap. I think if he hard capped, it'd be at 9-jump. Like, I think at this point he waited too long. If back when we first started asking, he had said, I'm just going to cap it at 4-jump, that speed item at 4-jump, I think would have been fine. It would have affected a small number of people, but now there's a lot more people that are over 4-jump. I did mention rip the band-aid off, sure, but I think that's, we'll see. I think that's 9-jump. I think that's capping it at 9-jump. Because I think there's a lot of people who have gone way over that at this point. Well, a lot more people that have gone over 9-jump. And I think that freaks him out, so I don't know. We'll see, though. I mean, I don't have a problem if he hard caps it at 4-jump. The problem is, well, I do have one problem. There's a feat for that. He already made it. So then what? Then how do you change that feat? So that's why I think it's probably hard capping at 9-jump. And then you have a feat at 4-jump, right? Only have a bunch of caps nerfs they want to come out at once. Well, I think some people are going to count whatever they do with Briv as a nerf, no matter where it is. Even if it's 9-jump, I think there will be people that will be like, "Oh, they're nerfing Briv gem farms." I would say a spurt cap would be a good idea. I would say capping all of this. Like I think Whittle needs a cap. Like Speed Champions, Briv needs a cap, Whittle needs a cap, Melf needs a cap still. Tatiana, I think they capped, didn't they cap Tatiana? So those Speed Champions need a cap. Vi, I didn't say Vi, that was who I was thinking of. So Melf and Vi, or did they cap Vi? No, they capped Tatiana. They didn't cap Vi, so they need Briv, Whittle, Melf, and Vi all need a cap on their speed effects. Spurt needs a cap on his slot 6 ultimate increase. I think it would be great if they just did those all at once. But what do you do with that? Oh. Like to counter that? I don't know. Like to be seen as buffs. I mean, I have one idea, and that's raise the soft cap and the area cap, but I don't know if they're ready to do that right now. That would be a lot of improvements to things that people have wanted. That would be to me, that would be a good balance, right? Hey, we moved the wall, like the hard wall in the game, up from 2001 to whatever. I'm thinking at least 2500, but 2501, but I'm hoping it's 3001. And then do the soft cap lift at the same time. I think that would be great along with those other changes. So I don't know. Like that's what if they're ready to do that, I think that would be a good, quick. Well, I don't know, not say quick. I think that would be a good balance of good and bad for some people. I think for me that's all good. Like that's a full tray of good. And I think for the majority of the game, for the majority of the people in the game, full tray of good. But for some people at the very end game, that's a mix of nerfs and buffs that might be acceptable. I mean, I think people would like the round down to the nearest whole jump feat, but I don't know technologically how easy that is to do, right? That's what you got to keep in mind. It's not just about uh, what would be a great option. It's what's a feasible option to actually make. Yeah, look, Spurt getting hammered again, but with a nerf hammer this time, deserved. Well deserved. It's past time. Long overdue. See if this one change will get us to 650. Did say I was going to slow down a bit. Definitely did. Yeah, like just not even knowing where Dadius was. I submitted it as a ticket, but it clearly hasn't made it to Justin. I was like, look, if Kron has a debuff, if Kron gets a debuff roll, Dadius gets a debuff roll. They literally have the same debuff effect. They literally have an ability that debuffs their own attacks. Like, so if you either need to get Kron off that list or you need to add Dadius. It's not. No, it's not, Dylan. It's not people's fault. It's not any other champion's fault for ult cooldown reduction. It really isn't. It really is just that Spurt, when they made that, they should have had a cap. It's wholly the devs' fault on not capping champions that have abilities that can just run away rampant forever. They're still learning this. Yeah. So Entrance being on the debuff list goes directly against their list of rules. I agree. Please let them know. I agree. This is why I asked them and like tried to pin them down with what exactly is on that list so that we could figure out where they're being hypocritical and call them on it. But no, not. But really where it's just not consistent and where the rules are not applying as explained. Why do I have a health down here? Why did that stick? Funny. It just becomes obvious that it's broken, but that isn't why. Like that's not really the. I don't know. It isn't the fault of the problem, right? It just demonstrates the problem. Oh, people are always mad when things get nerfed to Solus, but at some point you just don't care. Like the game, the health of the game takes more importance than some people getting big mad. Always. Always. All right, we're done with our mini grind, and now we can do an actual grind.